one is underway here on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone.
My shit doing it too. You got AT&T.
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Yeah, keep on saying Messi is not seen.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Play fake. Rivers. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, shame on them, Coach Davis. They went against your advice. They threw the football, and now they're backed up to punt this away.
They're actually fortunate. They went against my advice, but they didn't turn it over, right? No takeaway for the defense. They'll punt it now. They probably could have gained a few yards if they ran it, though, and helped out with field position.
Been on there now.
This is Harris.
Bullshit. Man, wide open.
Big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
43-yard line.
Well, let me handle it, man. I'll get back with you.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out of the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Thought you were going to hit Kamara out of the flat.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 4-yard.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
There you
That's
go.
going to be
You knew what he wanted.
incomplete.
You knew what he
The
wanted.
coverage, too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and
You know
start
what he
fast.
wanted.
That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And this returnable for Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On second down, Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down, New Orleans.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
The ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 29, Breeze.
Give me that.
A 50-50
in.
ball here. This intercepted.
Let's go, B.
Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he will go out of bounds on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. And then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He might try to run.
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor.
Oh,
and he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, Taylor. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
JT, nigga. Get some JT, man.
Get that bitch out of there, man.
Oh, that's
down deep into New Orleans territory.
I read on JT from the other side.
77 yards. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger for big-time yardage.
They'll try and run for it.
Get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Kamara with a first down run, but he's unable to get back to the line of scrimmage as the push upfield was strong defensively.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
And the Saints first down.
Missing that bitch every time.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Man, what the fuck you doing?
We missed that one.
By Kenny Moore.
Come on, big
Man, that bitch, you talking about you ain't mid that. Man, that man throw that shit way over that man's head, man. What the hell this shit is, man?
Throw the kid a move, nigga. Throw that kid a move, nigga.
Goddamn Camaro wide open. He throw the bitch way over the man's fucking head.
Turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball
That
hits his
shit wasn't no
hands.
fucking pick. You way behind. You trying to follow the tight end. You were following the fucking tight end.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one
That
is
fluke ass shit, man. Wow, man.
You crying now, nigga.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That's a trash ass, nigga.
And no return on this one as the fair catcher signal for and take it.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Breeze now on 1st down.
Give it a nigga. Oh, where the peek at?
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze.
Throw it, Breeze.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
The forward book.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Saints, nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Yeah, crap, yeah.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Defense playing lights out.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I'd love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit
Damn it,
better
let's
now.
pick up the ball. Cool,
Give
wrong.
them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Trip me up.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. About 3 yards there to the 27.
On the carry.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 27, Breeze.
Throw the fucking ball.
Give me a beef.
That big airport, I was going to give it to him.
DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
I think you can sit right down, David.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Breeze going to go on 4th down.
Man, come on, man.
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Colts are going to take over the football. Switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants.
Bitch, you had one wrong. Goddamn 80 yards.
That's 100.
Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco.
You got one wrong.
Injuries will have them lost for the year.
Hey, 100
Michael
is
Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others. We'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
I'm playing the guy.
Tell the truth.
Nah, I ride a bicycle at 5:30.
1st and 10, Taylor.
What you mean?
Like I could see what he was thinking.
I went to meet one of my locals for lunch at the bad then. I ain't eating that though. I ain't eating. They ate. I ain't eating that.
On that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd. They'll try to throw here. Rivers fighting Hilton on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I work here every day. Work hard.
Now Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Talk to your wife. Shit.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
Hey, the
we'll
return
with
work.
more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
What I'm doing,
Sports.
I'm working.
2nd and
Hey,
11.
they gave me the goddamn car. I'm gonna drive that motherfucker. How about that? Yeah, they ain't tell me I couldn't take it to Florida.
Looking out of the gun, Rivers. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Damn, boy, you ain't no goddamn Uncle Tom out there, Joe.
The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Colts on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Rivers now for the 50. Looking deep for Hilton. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I do too. I like Arizona over that.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Give me that, nigga.
Breeze
Man,
is
get the fuck out of him, man.
Throwing the key to move, nigga.
Man, they got damn Michael Thomas out here and one on. Man, they been back the ball up.
This is a game.
And
Soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team.
Man, come on,
by
man.
an individual.
Keep throwing the key to move side. Nigga, I keep trying to tell you, nigga. 3
teammates. Any
interceptions.
ball that's in the air, it's gonna be mine, and that turned out to be true.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Then Lattimore let the big run right past. This shit fake it.
The 15-yard line. That's good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
What you gonna do after that?
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
What's the
on this day,
time?
the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger.
Well, take that back in there.
Whacking it.
Put it back in your room.
They've got it going today.
Escaping the pressure. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
Bad
place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
On 3rd down, Rivers. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack.
Take it back in your
he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Makes so they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, and obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. Well, it's not mission accomplished. It's done.
He's traded, man.
The Saints take over at 1st and 10.
Yeah.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL. Teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Man.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Beat it up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost
Big
the
boy.
football. And the Colts pick it up. And they're already in the red zone. The
this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating.
I was trying to tell you, my homeboy died like this.
I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. They'll run on first down.
Right.
Taylor. And for one of the few times
hand me that Spider-Man game, boy. Give it here.
Anywhere. Officially no game
don't do that.
play, and it's second down. Bring 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, already bad here.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Yeah. Shit, he don't act like nobody. Shit. I'm gonna let you play it when I finish the game. We wanna play the damn spot. Take that back in there in your room. Take it back.
Operating from the gun. Rivers. Now a hit. Rivers lost the football. The Saints say they have to do.
That's one of those mistakes.
I left probably about 15 minutes after you left.
I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Stop, boy.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze.
Give me that, nigga.
No, stop, boy.
And they have possession, and they have
I can't be no doctor right now.
Yard line. How about one last
Yeah, I'm trying to play the game. He's trying to put a goddamn thing in my ear.
Purposes finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. But I will guarantee the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
I don't need to do it.
Number 28, 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You beat it up. Put it on my
first down for the offense, pick it up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
This nigga behind me. How the fuck you...
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play.
Go ahead.
Brings up third
Do me
and
some jumping
4.
jacks. I might go to the gym at 4 o'clock, then ride my bike at 5.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Man, you drink that peach bill shit every day, man. You ain't losing no weight, man.
That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
Nah, you drink that shit every day.
The first down as they bring him down at the 23. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Hines. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
At the 17-yard line.
You did me right, man.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Rivers here to
man, you were down there eating goddamn collard greens and shit yesterday. You eating.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. From the 13 now, they work on first.
You see what I eat? You seen what I eat yesterday?
Rivers again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Muscles him off.
Rivers pass.
I think beat it to my children.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
I seen you eat some of that food, man.
Bennett said that nigga be eating all kinds of soul food.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Bennett said you eat everything. Bennett said you lying like.
Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. One final try here for Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Give me that, nigga.
We'll write a finish to this ball game.
Yeah, nigga. Blank this nigga. I blank you, boy. You hear that?
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively?
I mean, did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and
Good
say,
game, Ty.
you really carried
Let
us
the little
today.
boy
We'll
play
try and
Spider-Man
get you
before he
back
drive
next
me
time.
crazy.
But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
Shit.
I mean, work every day. Hey man, I'm just holding on to my goddamn job like this. I can't help nobody else get no job like this. Yeah. Yeah, you gonna have to work. You gotta work. That bitch had one run for 77 yards. They total yard 130. So he ain't out of all them other goddamn. That bitch had 16 carries for 58 yards. 53 yards.
How you gonna take out other yards, nigga?
Didn't have but 53 yards.
What?
You had 53 yards on 16 rushing, Ty. You had one run for 77. I'm looking at it right now.
Look at me. This thing says 17 carries for 130 yards. I don't know what you looking at.
Take 77 from 130. What is that?
Why I'm taking it from that, though? That part of the
53. So you had 16 rushes for 53 yards. You broke one run. Man, that man, you garbage, man. You ain't had but 155 yards. Bitch, I had 6 turnovers. Hey, that's the only reason why you won.
Nick Cabrera had 13 carries for 59 yards. Shut your head down, boy. Blank you. You ain't never been blanked before like that, son. I'm glad Ben and them saw it.